Hello, everybody. Once again, welcome to today's show on clearing trauma with EFT. And for those of you that have ever been traumatized, you are really going to appreciate this show and benefit from it. Now, what is trauma? Anything that has a negative impact that got locked in your subconscious, that you may have flashbacks from, or you may just have subconsciously buried it. But still, when you're triggered by a certain situation, you react based on that experience that you experienced maybe years and years ago, but it's still so alive inside of you. Now, the obvious one would be vets coming back from a war, and that flashback, that horrendous experience of seeing your friends blown up, of all the sounds and what you saw and what you heard and how it impacted your emotional body. And also, for those of you who have had car accidents, how many of you are still a bit nervous when you're dealing with a car accident? There are many things that happen at the moment of impact that need to be cleared, such as the sound of the impact, such as seeing the headlights coming towards you, such as perhaps hearing somebody screaming, even you, the feel of the impact. All these different aspects of that car accident need to be cleared so that you can be free. That's trauma. If you've ever been abused sexually, physically, that's trauma. And so many times I have worked with so many people who have been sexually abused, and they go from the overwhelming inability to think about it to being in a place where it's just like a movie, playing a movie, and complete detachment. And this isn't detachment in a negative way. This is detachment where, okay, it happened. It's over. Let's get on with life. Trauma when you've been screamed at, humiliated, perhaps by your boss. Trauma as a child, so many traumatic events. We couldn't even begin to remember all of them that happened to us when we got locked into a certain tone of voice, a certain look in someone's eye, when they said something negative to us or embarrassed us. It happens all the time. So trauma can be really huge, or a traumatic event to you can be really much smaller. But whatever it is, you don't need to carry it any longer, do you? I don't think so. Let's get over it. Now, using EFT, which I will, again, be demonstrating but not fully explaining, means that you're going to be tapping on certain meridians on your body and verbalizing your core issue. So I will be saying things as you follow me along tapping, but really this trauma has to be your trauma. And it has to be personal to you. And I'm sure it is. All traumas are personal to you. So let's see if we can release, clear, or lower the intensity. So is it a 0 trauma when you think about it? Or is it a 10 major trauma when you think about it? Got it? Okay. Start tapping on the side of the hand, the karate chop. And as you tap on the side of the hand, you're going to be tapping, 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 as you say, even though I was so traumatized by, and go to your event, I'm still quite wonderful anyway. Even though the trauma of that situation was overwhelming. I'm still quite wonderful anyway. Or I'd love to love and accept myself anyway. Top of the head. It was so traumatic. I remember the sounds. Remember the sounds if you can. If it's too traumatic, don't go there. Eyebrow. I remember what I saw. Side of the eye. I remember feeling. Go to the feeling of it. Unless it's too traumatic, remember that. Under the eye. I was so traumatized by the feel of it. The feel. Again, don't go there if it's too traumatic. There's another technique that we use distance on. And if it's really traumatic for you, you could imagine that you're in a theater, a movie theater, and you're looking at what happened up on the screen. You're not in it. And that gives you distance. And as you do that, you're still tapping. And you're still saying the words, but it's like it's not really happening to you. And you would do that until the emotion came down from a 10 to maybe a 5. Then you put yourself back in the body and you make it more personal again, okay? So, side of the hand. Let's use a car accident right now. I remember the screeching and the splintering of glass. I remember the sounds. I remember the sounds. I remember the sounds. I remember the sounds. Actually, you can do this on your trauma too, whatever the sounds. I remember those sounds. Chin, I remember those sounds. Letting them go. Letting go of those sounds. What if I can let them go? Side of the hand, what if those sounds become less important, letting them go? What if those sounds don't mean the same thing anymore? I can let them go. What if I can let them go? Letting go of those sounds of that trauma. Letting go of the feel of that trauma. Letting go of the fear, the feeling, the fear. What if I can let go of some of that fear? What if I can let it go? Letting go of the trauma. Letting go of the feelings. What if I can let go of what I saw? And what I saw registered as fear. Letting go of what I saw that triggers fear. Hate, anger, disgust, terror. What if I can let go of the emotional reaction to what I saw? Letting go of the emotional reaction. Letting go of the emotional reaction. Letting go of it. What if I can let go of it? What if I can really let go of it? Getting over it. Letting it go. It's getting less. Keep tapping wherever I'm tapping. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Letting it go. Getting over it. The sounds. The feeling. The sounds. The feeling. Letting it go. Letting it go. What if I can change the way I react to the situation? It's true it happened. Yes, it's true it happened. But it's over now and I don't want to hold on to it. It's true it happened. But it's over now. I don't want to hold on to it. What if I can let it go? What if I can really, really choose to let it go? What if it's not benefiting me to hold on to it? I really don't want it any longer. Letting it go. Letting it go. It's not helping me any longer. I don't want to react in the same way. Letting it go. Letting it go. Letting it go. Now at a certain point, when you're down quite low on your scale of 0 to 10, I would like you to close your eyes and you'll be tapping on the side of your hand. And you're going to run the movie. Now you can run the movie of seeing yourself as if you're watching it. And whenever you get intensity, stop and just tap on that particular thing. The sound of the impact, the sound of the bomb, the sound of the screaming, the sound of whatever. And then you're going to gradually move yourself. So you're tapping with your eyes closed and you're in the movie. You're in the movie. Stop whenever it gets intense and tap on that particular aspect of it. Is it what you saw? Is it what you're feeling? Is it what you're experiencing? Is it what you're... What is it? What is it? What emotion is really getting you? And as you do this, you'll soon be able to run that movie with detachment. So you're running the movie with detachment. You're detaching from the experience that you've carried with you in your subconscious for all this time, that you really deserve to let go because it's just not serving you any longer. It's time to let it go. You deserve it. It's part of your spiritual growth. It's part of your journey to raise your vibration, let go, forgive. We'll do another show on forgiveness. That's an important one. But meanwhile, I hope that helps you. I really do. Keep tapping. Keep working on it. I promise you, however bad it was, and even if it wasn't so bad, it will get better until you have distance from it, until you heal. So thank you for joining me today. My name is Aileen Nobles, and blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.